Stuttering Craig from SideScrollers put something out that he kind of noticed doing his little research and recording, looking at some comment sections, and he saw something. He saw something where it's like, hey, that one time where they called you some no one channel? And he's just kind of curious, so he puts it out there saying, hey, did the quartering actually say this? Does anyone have the clip? Well, let's just say someone found the clip. And who do you think that someone was? All right, this is a clip that from yesterday's show. And we're going to see exactly who found the clip and what exactly did they find.
I was looking through the coverage of the Quarter and Keno Casino stuff and saw this comment, and I just wanted to confirm that it was true over here. This person said, I'm so thrilled you covered this as well, especially when he hired Mel, taking her off her show. He did it on stream and said y'all were a no-name channel that she was, quote, wasting her time on. Melanie Mack was on our show at the very beginning, and she did leave to go work.
Yep, she was on the show from the very beginning. I forget how long that she was on SideScrollers podcast, but as far as I remember, I think she refrained from using the Melanie Mac word or the fryalet, the bundle of sticks word, as some could say. But let's see this investigation so far.
Work for the quartering, and I got no beef with Mel. I don't have to agree with her on everything, but we have a wide range of folks that come on our show, and I don't agree with everything that everybody says at all times, and why would I? Otherwise, we'd have an echo chamber here, right? Look, I know that Philip over here likes various foods that I don't like, and for that, I hate him for that.
Yes. Philip Chan has foods. I hear he likes unicorn food. Like, he likes eating the thigh of a unicorn, and we just can't tolerate that here. He's also Asian, so, also another point down on that.
But it's wonderful.
As you should, Craig, as you should.
Yes. A creator named Nobody, literally what he goes by, Nobody.
Oh, are they talking about some sort of nobody or the creator Nobody?
Found the clip. So shout out to Nobody for finding this. I honestly couldn't believe that he.
Sometimes I love my name and sometimes I hate it because it's like, shout out to no one. The person who found this does not exist.
Dug through and found it. So
he's Asian. He's a unicorn eater. I can't think of anything else. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me.
And they edited it, which was incredibly nice. So shout out to Nobody once again. But he actually did find the clip itself here, which was kind of amazing. So it is confirmed.
I was on SideScrollers 2 days a week, Tuesday night and main event too.
By the way, I was actually finding this while I was listening to Smash JT, and I've been helping him make thumbnails recently. So I was making thumbnails, going back and forth between the streams, and also editing this. So I had a real busy night.
Jesus, why is she on SideScrollers?
Ooh.
Done. The offer's out. How much should I offer her? She was on LolCow too. Yeah, but I think she just does, her own. What's wrong with Side?
He said her own thing. I accidentally edited that out.
Scrollers. But she's way bigger than SideScrollers. She needs to be on shows that build her, that add exposure for her.
Now, what he's technically saying is not wrong, but he is just like, the thing is, like, I completely understand that you want to get on shows that, build your brand and you can make connections, all that. Like, I completely understand that. But the thing is, what he is saying, he is just sounding like a slimy motherfucker. Like, nah, she's too good for it. Like, it's one thing, it's like, hey, I appreciate Craig and the side scroll tune all they've done. I honestly think that she should probably be on bigger shows, like that would be a little bit more understandable. But he's just like, nah, they're just some small channel. Who's Craig? Stuttering Craig. He's nobody. No, I'm nobody. I am a small channel. Come at me, Jeremy. Come at me. Am I going to get a DMCA right now today? I highly doubt it, especially what we're going to figure out today, because I have the clip of you glazing Kino Casino, and the irony of the topic is just mwah, mwah. I cannot wait. I cannot wait till we get there.
I've never watched the show, but I know she's someone with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. She should be on big shows.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I know he said from the very beginning. So I think I started watching SideScrollers when they were around like 35,000 subscribers, maybe 40, and now I think they're at 140,000 subscribers, and they get thousands upon thousands of people just showing up in Rumble and YouTube. I'm not quite sure what their kick looks like. I know that Twitch just is kind of there in the background for them, but people, view on Twitch. But Jesus Christ, exposure is exposure. And the thing is, Stuttering Craig, he's been doing this for what, like 20 years? And he's one of the nicest guys like on the internet. Even when he is criticizing someone, he's incredibly nice. Like he will criticize you and he just sounds like dad. Like I'm just disappointed in you. I would say he's even nicer than Smash JT. And I consider Smash JT very nice. So I do not, and God, just the moment he says, never watched the show, then you have no right to criticize it. Did you just give a value number based on the amount of subscribers they had and didn't even watch the show? And we're going to get into some stuff a little bit later on this just pure hypocrisy and how he is essentially the opposite of what any YouTuber or creator or live streamer in regards to integrity. And as someone who represents like the platform, because what we've basically figured out at this point is that he was lucky, which all creators are. All creators are lucky, but it's how they get lucky. Like I'm lucky that I have an associations with Smash AT. I'm lucky that I found the Alana Pierce writing on God of War Ragnarok. I'm lucky that I found the Alyssa Mercante dissertation and made a video about it. I had so many like things of luck. Now, was unlucky is me getting in 12 pages of that lawsuit that he's in with that waitress, but there is luck. However, he is only lucky due to spamming. If you guys don't know, he mainly got famous from making like over 100 videos on Brie Larson saying the same thing over and over and over again. Essentially, she's a woke idiot that hates men over and over and over and over again. I mean, God, you can see a lot of people making content about many other people, but there's something different to say. He just said the same thing over and over. He was doing shorts before shorts were a thing. He was just quantity over quality. And we will get into that.
It's just the fact, Jack. If she wants to grow a brand, she's got to be on shows that they need her. She doesn't need them.
Dude, what a slimy little meatball. He's a slimy little meatball. Dude, when you're a creator, you need each other. There's trust. And Jesus Christ, have I messed up a lot? I know Jeremy, other than this huge, kerfuffle that has happened in the last few weeks in regards to Kino Casino, him seemingly, it seems pretty confirmed as far as I can tell, him seemingly taking down Kino Casino's editor's channel where he makes his livelihood. You have to have respect for each other, even if you're smaller, even if you're bigger. I mean, hell, there's things that I don't like that Smash JT says every once in a while, but it's not like I completely disagree with him. Sometimes it's like, I think he's being a little harsh. You know, like just small stuff like that. Like, yeah, you know, it's a little harsh, but you know, I totally get your point. Like, and you're not gonna agree, just like Stuttering Craig said, you're not gonna agree on anything. But when you are doing literally a size comparison and not even looking at the channel, or looking at the live streams, looking at even the clips, I think that you're a complete fucking dirtbag.
I don't give a fuck. It's just the truth. It'd be like me being like, you know, being mad if if Melanie didn't go on my show, but went on, like, of course, or went on Ben Shapiro's show. Of course he would do that. For drama channels. I mean, I said what I said and I stand on it. She's way too big of a talent to be slumming it on small shows.
Slumming it. Slumming it on some small shows. Dude, who the fuck do you think you're talking about? Stuttering Craig, like, I didn't know who Screw Attack was until, God, 2 years ago. Two years ago, essentially, like watching Smash, and he mentioned Stuttering Craig and SideScrollers. You know, I looked into them, and now they're my morning podcast. Literally, 9 o'clock PST, I'm basically there, listening. Proctofile saying, hell, you've said a couple things that got me to raise an eyebrow, but I think you're a pretty all right guy. Yeah, like you go, huh, I mean, that's a take, but, you know, it's like, hey, all right, I understand where you're coming from, but a little much, right? Proctofile, a little much. I mean, hell, you've probably said stuff. I know John has every once in a while said something. I go, really? Really? Like, there's things in the chat that I see all the time. I don't ban everybody. I mean, if there's somebody in the chat that's like, yeah, like kind of ruining the show or ruining, just the chat in general, kind of bringing down the mood, that's probably the only time that I'll ban somebody or put them on a timeout. But other than that, like, disagreement is one thing, but just being a fucking asshole for no reason is another, right? And that's what he's doing. This is what Jeremy is. He is just an asshole for no reason, an inconsiderate, insecure narcissist, and those are Stuttering Craig's words, not mine, and I completely agree with them. Just talking into his little green dildo of a microphone for clout. Just shitting on other platforms. Sorry, shitting on other shows for clout. Look how big I am. Yep, physically and subscriber base, but we're going to take a look at if that subscriber base is even deserved.
I mean, I'll triple down on it. I don't care. I don't care. I should put her on Friday Night Tights since I own it. That's true. I might do that.
Apparently, that's a meme. He doesn't actually own it, obviously.
I should probably do that.
So there's the clip.
Yep, there is the fucking clip. And I believe Craig says one more thing here,
Which was interesting to see. And look, admittedly, we have grown quite a bit since Mel was on the show. Like I said, this is no beef at Mel. And by the way, I have reached out to Mel. I know that Jeremy is her boy, but she needs to know that her boy is a dick. And talk about people that and things that you don't do, right? Well, you don't flag people's channels first and foremost and try to get them removed, which is where this whole thing started. And somehow we get brought into this. And I think the best way for us to speak on this is really the response from other creators here and see what they're saying about this. This is from Meg. Dick move. Everyone is welcome to say.
Yeah, I posted this like, so it wasn't yesterday, but it was the night before. And Meg just added me, started following me, and then just came up straight with this.
No to any invitation. And just because someone says yes, doesn't give an authority over the decision or future decisions to collaborate with certain creators or shows. Craig is a stellar host and believes in helping build creators big or small. He also can maintain eye contact with the camera without looking like he just farted, hoping no one heard it. Thank you for that, Meg.
It's a good talent to have.
Let's see. I think he says something else. I think
It's amazing,
yeah,
right? So here, this over on X, I said, you can say a lot of things about about the quartering. But the one thing you can't say is that he has an ounce of class.
No, I think he just weighs way too many ounces, maybe a few tons if you ask me. But then we're going to move forward here. And don't worry, we will get into the content where I find him reacting to Kino Casino, and that's not going to come in this video. So make sure to like and subscribe. subscribe so that you can see the next video coming up if you have not seen the live stream, okay? It will come out in probably an hour or two.
Hey, thank you for watching this clip from my live stream. Please comment below, like, and subscribe. And be sure to subscribe to my main channel, where I do all these live streams and have my independent videos where I do deep dives. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, you are somebody, I am nobody, and I hope you have a fantastic day.